You know when you're on airplanes and sometimes those airplanes are quite small, right? Like sometimes you have a pretty confined space. I'm tall. Look what happens when I stand up. You can't see me anymore because I'm over 6 feet tall. When I'm in an airplane, my knees are bumping up against the seat in front. And that's before they've even reclined the seat or anything. I'm just naturally uncomfortable on airplanes. There's no getting around it. For some shorter people, I think they're fine on airplanes until the person in front does the dreaded thing where they go and they recline their airplane, and then they're basically like sitting on your lap. So there's been a big seat reclining debate in recent years. And I'm gonna play a short clip for you. Feel free to skip ahead 30 seconds if you don't wanna see this. It's a little bit intense, but for everyone else, here we go. Check this out. Look at this. Oh my God. So they're just like full-on UFC fights in the aisle of this airplane. You can see everyone's got masks on. This isn't an old clip. This happened this week. 2 detained at Austin Airport following a brawl over reported seat reclining dispute. Now, there's a lot of things I don't understand in this world. I don't understand why when I'm washing my coffee cup and I just drop it slightly on the table, it'll get a big chip and then I have a chip on my coffee cup. You know, I don't understand things like this, but I really don't understand the idea of punching someone in the face over a seat reclining debate. But I will say this, some people who recline their seats on airplanes need to show a bit of respect. And I'm not saying you don't recline your seat. Like, I'm a seat recliner. I do it. I usually don't go all the way unless there's like someone who you know, I'll take a little glance, you know, give a little glance, go back a bit. If they're cool with it, give another glance and then just keep going, you know, keep going. But what you don't do is you don't just find that lever, you know, you find the lever, the lever that, like, you know, the button that, you know, you flip and then whew, you don't just go whew, without a look back or any consideration for the person behind you. Because when you do that, you know, they could have a little cup, they could have a little beer or a coffee, or, you know, coffee that you could spill their coffee and then it's all over them. This has never happened to me. This is my fear because I usually have a little drink on my table when I'm flying. But I saw it happen to another woman. You know, I was seated across the aisle, like 2 rows back, and I saw someone do that, just go, whew, and she had a glass of red wine, and the red wine like spilled everywhere. Everywhere. And she was like tapping the guy on the shoulder, and he just had his earplugs, his headphones on, was like turning and like didn't even look back, didn't do anything. That woman didn't punch him in the face or anything. Now, she didn't do that, but I could see how like 2 macho personalities, 2 like not gonna take any BS type people would just like, you know, it could start with something like that. It could start with a seat recliner not showing any respect. Now, on the other hand, if someone does recline their seat in a respectful way, and then the other person is like, nah, don't do that, and just like pushes you back or something, or just goes like, hey, put your seat back up. What the hell are you doing? If I was the person in the front, I'd be like, well, like, why? This is my seat. You can recline your seat. Like, that's kind of how this game works, you know? It's not like I have the only reclining seat on the whole airplane. There's this whole debate. I got a friend of mine, Onika, yeah, Onika Traveler. Shout out to Onika. What I like about Onika is she will like talk about debates like this on her Instagram when people shame me for reclining my seat on the airplane. We don't care. So, are you team recline? What did that say? Are you team recline or nah? So, like, Alnika is definitely on team recline. Are you team recline or not? Yeah. So, okay. And she's got a lot of respect. Like, there's a lot of people here who are definitely team recline. A lot of people are definitely saying, you know, you need to recline. But then I think, yeah, here you go. I recline, but I usually say something to the person behind me before I do. I've had people recline in front of me and it caused my drink to spill. Thank you. Thank you, Paper Thread and Fireflies. Cool username too. I like that. Yeah, and it's just common manners. You know, like, be aware that you're all in this shitty situation, stuck together in the sky, and you don't have a lot of space, and you know your legs are tired. I'm a tall guy. I feel your pain. I get it. I get it. I really do. Recline, recline. Everyone here is team recline. But I thought when I saw this post, I thought I saw. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. It's horrible when you have long legs and the person in front reclines their seat to the point that your food tray is pressing against you. Team courtesy. Ooh. So they're not saying team recline, team no recline. They're saying team courtesy. Okay. Okay, Victoria, I see you. Team courtesy. Nah, the space is already limited. To intrude on the limited space because you can seems selfish. Tall, larger people are already trying to stay within a finite space, so having someone intrude upon that space is frustrating. Yes, first class is an option, but let's not be obtuse. Oh, obtuse. Let's not be obtuse and recognize that first class isn't in everyone's budget. Look at this. Look at this. Totally agree. Thank you. Totally agree. Your mama raised you right. Okay. Okay. But the point is, look at that. 142 likes. And this post itself has over 3,000 likes. So clearly there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of, like, this is a very mixed issue. Like, I don't even know if you could say, I'd say there's probably a few more people on Team Recline, if I were being honest, but, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people liking these. There's a lot of people liking these Team Courtesy posts as well. So clearly there's a debate to be had. And when that debate gets out of control, I mean, you know, things happen. I like how the stewardess, the airline stewardess, they're just like, no, we're not going anywhere near this. But really, like, what are they going to do? Like, these are two huge individuals who are just swinging at each other. So I do feel for them. Okay, one more clip. This is getting long. Let's finish this with one more clip. A little bit of light-hearted humor, perhaps. Well, maybe not humorous if you're the individual who this happens to, but furious plane passenger puts gum and coffee in woman's hair after she blocked her TV. Check this out. Gum in the hair. Oh no. And she's squishing it around too. What is... Oh my... Look... You guys see that look from the stewardess who's just like... just keeps walking. That was classic. Not my problem, not my business. Just keeps walking. Oh man. A furious plane passenger has been caught on video sticking chewing gum into the hair of the woman in front of her. She also dunked her hair in coffee. Oh no! No! She actually dunked it. I didn't see this part. Oh my God. Could you imagine just take but I'm not like, as a coffee drinker, like what a waste of coffee. That's why, is this real? Like, is this one real or not? I kind of think this is. And wouldn't the girl in the front like kind of feel what's going on? Like, I've never had long hair. Let me know if you have long hair. Wouldn't you kind of feel like, I don't know about this one. 3,000 dislikes. Yeah, some people are upset about this. I don't know. That shows you, like, I'm not even mad that this was fake. Still 7. So the first comment thinks it's fake. This person believes it's fake. A lot of people calling out fake on this one. Good thing scissors are banned on airplanes. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Obviously that one was fake. The first one was real. You could tell. No one's getting out of their seat and punching someone repeatedly in the head for a TikTok video. That gum in the hair one might have been a TikTok video. But then again, even if it was fake, like who would want, like she's really sticking the gum in there. And like the girl, did she have, yeah, the girl in the front has headphones on. So she doesn't, like if you're watching a movie and your headphones are on, you can kind of, I'm looking for my headphones, but they're not here. But if you have your headphones on and you're fully focused on a movie and it's an airplane, it's already noisy, maybe it is real. I'm almost like changing my mind. Maybe this one could be real, but maybe people are just assuming it's fake because it's so crazy. And I think if there's anyone to be blamed, to be honest, I blame the airlines who have cramped us into smaller and smaller spaces where people are just literally like sticking gum in hair and punching each other over these seat reclining controversies. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the seat recline issue? Are you a seat recliner? Are you team courtesy, as some call it? Team courtesy. Respect to my friend Onika for making that post on Instagram. That's what got me thinking. I saw her post about this, and then I saw that video of the fight, and combined those together, I thought, this definitely has to be talked about. Let me know what you think. And you know what the craziest thing about this is? The flight, the first one, the fight on the Austin flight, apparently they were flying from like Austin to New Orleans, which really isn't that long of a flight. Like that's an hour and 25 minutes. Like that's not a lot of time to get into a fist fight. Like it takes 25 minutes to get off the ground and now you're cruising, and then you can finally put the seat back. And then there's like 30 minutes before you're already declining and you got to put your seat back up. So like we're talking about like a 30-minute window of time when you could actually be getting into a fist fight. That's something. I mean, New Orleans and Austin. I don't know what's going on down there, but that is something.